Grenoble Club, Warren versus Vite, known as Tasuki. In this game, Warren plays white and Tasuki plays black. Complicated Joseki. Jump into the corner, possible move, and white plays this Hane. White has a few possibilities. The easiest one, and maybe the best, is to simply play here. Black can play like that. Black will not bump because then white's corner is more important, is bigger than black's outside influence. So black will play this one. And then, how do we continue? I think simply like this. And then, like that, maybe. Who is this good for? Good question. So anyway, this is the simplest way, and it looks like the correct direction of play. Also, white can play like this, though I don't really like to give black those stones. But maybe we don't need to continue by connecting. This would be a bit slow. Maybe we can play on the other side. Take care of the outside. Then white has also an opportunity to play from the other side, and if black simply answers, white also continues. Looks also good for white. If black plays this one, then maybe we should rather answer for now and only then cut. Also looks like a reasonable variation. And white played another move. I played it in my Grand Prix final game against a very strong player from the Great Britain. Oh, sorry, I forgot his name. It was one of the Chinese-born players who have the title of 5-dan, but they are stronger, and they play only in the British tournaments, usually in Europe. So I played that move, and he descended. This was a strong answer. What should white do now? I think that white should block and go into that fight. But black might actually now give away the corner and take the outside. It's also a reasonable choice by black because white already played an exchange on the outside, which makes black stronger. Later, we need to remember about that annoying agi of the move at A for black. In the game, I played this move, but this was not a good idea. I gave away way too much in the corner. So black was satisfied with such a result in that game. Here, maybe white has a bit better outside stones, enabling building a moyo on the left side, but still probably not a good idea. This descent is a very sharp move. But in the game, black plays very calmly and gives away one stone. If I was white, I would be relatively satisfied with this result. Then black invades, but this doesn't look like the right direction of play. There are already so many stones on the top side and so few on the bottom side. On the left side, there is a potential moyo of white. So if I was black, I would certainly play either on the left side or on the bottom side. And this move, to me, it seems that it is just gote. If I was white, I would simply play elsewhere and expand the moyo in the bottom left quarter of the board. White attached from the top. And then what black should do? I think that keeping in mind that the top side is very boring. It's not interesting for anyone because black already has a living group in the corner. Moreover, this group is not easy to attack anyhow for white, even if white plays around here. White doesn't have any continuation. Even if white tries such a tasuki, I don't think it's much scary for black, as black has a possibility to simply make life by playing to the other side. So the top side is very boring, and having this in mind, if I was black, I would choose this continuation. White might Atari, go out. But this is actually a valid way of playing. We didn't have it in our human Go theory back in the day, but right now it's already a common joseki, we might say. Maybe like this. Maybe black continues. Yeah, something like this. Black gets a strength towards the right side and gives away the top side, which is very boring, very boring. But black cared about the top side, and it was certainly a wrong direction of play. Then white pushes. Well, black can simply answer, and that's it. But black tried to do something more active and then cut. But this didn't work super well for black, I believe, because white simply captured the stone and, well, what is black doing here? Yeah. So right now, black needs to take care of the group on the top side, and white didn't really get weaker on the outside. So this was a bit of a failure, I believe. It was better to start with this cut, I think. Then maybe play Atari and simply connect the stones. But we managed to split white stones, so it makes sense, right? If we instead played here directly, then in the future, if we cut, white will not play that one. White will simply play here and give away that single stone. It's not important at all. So yeah, that was an easier way of playing by black. Like this, white already put so many stones on the outside, but then it's not clear where is the gain. So now black simply makes life, but it gives away the corner. Unfortunate. This move looks a little bit like a wrong shape, but I'm not sure. I think that I would play here. This leaves some weaknesses, doesn't it? I think it leaves some weakness. Maybe one day in the future, black might, for example, play like this and that and go out. Maybe first black would exchange that, and then, well, it might be a problem for white, depending on the outside. For sure, right now it's not a problem, but in the future it might be a problem. And in the end, black was forced to simply connect on below, and white got center. If I was white, I would rather play a shoulder hit to not let black disconnect white stones, because white is still a little bit thin. Black obviously does disconnect white stones. I think that usually we jump in such a situation. It's a better shape. But white had a plan to play Hane. All right, also makes sense. Also a valid way. Black played Hane. And well, white got a lot on the right side. It's fine, but it might be a little bit risky. What if now black tries to kill our group? Are we sure that we can live with it? So if I was white, I wouldn't play like this. I would play from those stones. Anyway, white managed to reduce black's right side completely, right? So why do we need something more? To take points there, but give black outside influence? I think it's not a good deal for white. And I would be certainly afraid of black playing something like this and then that. It might end tragically for white. But black played a bit too calmly, I think, and then, yeah, white simply lived. Black got the outside, but white simply lived. This peep, interesting move. It's natural to simply crawl, but it might be better to play a peep. Who knows? Well, yeah. Right now, black doesn't completely have a base, so it makes sense. It seems that the game should be better for white, right? Because first black tried that action on the top, then on the right side also white made a lot of points, and black failed to attack the group of white in the center. We can count points. I would say that on the right side white has 20, on the top side white has 5, on the top left side white has another 10 for sure and big potential. So it's already 35, then one corner, 15 points, it's 50 plus Komi plus a lot of potential on the left side. And black has, on the top side, black has 20 plus a few. And then what? Maybe 5 points on the right side and the center, 25. Some potential on bottom side, but even if that potential is as valuable as white's potential on the left side, it seems that black still is 20 points behind. Anyway, black doesn't resign, doesn't give up. Here, it was a bit unexpected what white did. Why not simply extend? But still, white takes cent and plays on the left side. Then black starts an attack. This was unexpected. Usually we extend. Even if black can make life in the corner, it's better to extend. Black doesn't live big, and we take center. But white secured the corner, giving away the left side, and then white missed a bit basic thing. Here black has a cut, and the corner dies. This was a tragic finish for white, so white in fact should now protect that weakness. Yeah, white missed that weakness. And now black gets a little bit back into the game, right? Because white was supposed to have 15 points in the corner and the potential on the bottom, on the left side, but now black got 15 points there. So already, in terms of secure territories, the game should be close. It should be close. And now who has more potential on the bottom, white or black? I think that the game should be quite close right now. Yeah, black found that. The Suji mouse stealing oil, or however is it called. I'm not sure if this exactly is mouse stealing oil, but mouse stealing oil is similar. But white approaches black's stones, and they are a bit weak because earlier in the game, white played that S4 move, which doesn't leave black a base. I think that it would be a reasonable choice for black to play from the top and only then try to destroy white's bottom side a little bit. But black played directly on the bottom side, also reasonable, but a bit risky, of course. Now we are enclosed. Maybe we can play here right now and go like that. But of course, it won't be easy for black. Yeah, so now black tries to split white, but black needs to take care of his own life at first. Yes, so black managed to take care of that. Yeah, that's true. But then white gets the initiative on the bottom. And as a result, white failed to capture black. All right. So in the end, black's strategy is successful, I would say. If black lives and doesn't die with the other group, maybe white should rather play around here. This would exert more power on black's two stones, and maybe then white would manage to capture those stones, and of course then white wins the game. But like this, white did not have enough power to capture black, apparently, and after a very messy fight, black manages to live, but white starts a ko against black. So this is now white's chance, because if if that ko does not exist, then black made points on the bottom and also in the bottom right corner, so black should be better in this game. So this ko is white's last chance in this game, but then black played a threat and white ignored. This was unexpected, because then black continues like that. And if you look closer, it captures all those stones of white. And even if white now can capture these, maybe it's not enough for white to win the game. But white was thinking further. And now white attacks that big group of black. And if you look closer, you realize that it doesn't have two eyes. So what black should do, if black knew about all those circumstances, black should have played a threat which would at the same time make the group alive. So maybe a move like this. White already doesn't have many threats. Maybe this one, right? But perhaps black might consider ignoring it after getting all what black got on the bottom. Maybe. We would need to count points, of course. Yeah, or maybe a threat like this might be enough if white ignores. Is there anything? It seems no. Or let's cut. Actually this works. If white plays from here, then of course it works. So yeah, if this is a threat, then this is a very, very good one. Yeah, black didn't realize that the big group is threatened. So now it was difficult to make two eyes. Maybe we should better start with this move. But still might be not possible to make two eyes. So in the game, black locally died. Black managed to also kill white locally. This was a good. It was a success from by black. But right now, black doesn't have enough liberties. White can simply start taking away black's liberties and win the capturing race, or at least start some strange call, or like at least it's a seki, right? But with this being a seki, black would need to live with the outside group to win the game. So for now, white doesn't do that. White plays on the outside. Black needs to answer like this. Black needs to fight for the integrity of that group, but black played differently, and then white cut that group off, and then of course white wins the game, despite black capturing that bottom side group. Yeah, so that's it about this game, and we are finished with Group B. We will soon move to Group A. So see you in 2 minutes. I am back in 2 minutes.